Hello friends, this is Learning Tube and I am Dinesh Jinjala. This series is about advanced Python. In this series we will learn some more techniques in advanced Python. First of all we will start with some basics and then we will go into more deeper things in the Python like meta classes and generators, iterators, how we can use meta classes, how we can have context manager, how we can use those context manager and decorators, that we will learn in more deeply in this series. So first of all let us start with the simple things. So what we will learn today, we will start with what is str string and what is Unicode and what is the difference between those two, that we will learn in this first video of advanced Python. In Python 3, there are two types that represent sequence of character. The first thing is a bytes and the second thing is str. Now instance of bytes contains row 8-bit values. Instance of str contains Unicode character. Now there are many different ways where we can have different types of Unicode characters. Normally we use UTF-8 that you have seen at many places. So whenever we are writing Python programs, it is important to do encoding and decoding of Unicode at the first level, first boundary of our interface. And let's see how we can convert those characters from str to bytes and bytes to str. First we will make one simple function which converts byte to string. So let us make it. This is a simple definition of the function, to str bytes to str. Now if is instance, now I will check what is the instance, what is the class of bytes to str, our input. So if it is bytes, then simple thing I will do is bytes to str decode. I will just decode it to UTF-8. So it is in the bytes and now I am converting into the string. Else, if let us say it is not bytes, then we will just return the same value. So this is a simple function which converts bytes to str. Now let us make one more function which convert str to bytes. So same thing, now instead of bytes, here I will put str and here I will encode it, and this variable name should different, str to bytes, and this is also str to bytes. So this is the function which convert from string to bytes, and the first function converts from bytes to string. Now when we should take care of this bytes and string, so whenever we create some file, let us say I am creating temp file let me create one directory here, temp, and that temp file, and I am creating one binary file, random bind, and I am trying to write that file. So as f dot write os and Unicode character random number. So I am writing one random number to our file. Let us import os. So let us see what will happen if we run this file. Okay, write argument must be in string, not bytes. So here we can see that this argument must be a string, not bytes. Now I want to write a binary file with bytes. Then what change I have to do is I just have to make WB. B stands for byte, W stands for write byte file. So now if we run this script, and if we see, we can see random characters here which represents a Unicode character, random Unicode character. Now let us say I just want to write a simple, I just want to write string, not bytes. Then what I can do, let us say does it have okay, it doesn't have random. Okay, now this is a string value 1, and instead of byte, let me save it as a text. So we can see this one get printed here, and in here we can see the different binary value get printed. So this way we can do experiment with bytes and str. So what things we should remember while we are working with str and bytes, that is, in Python 3 bytes contains sequence of 8-bit values and str contains sequence of Unicode characters, and bytes and str instance can't be used together with operator like means I can't, let us say this is Python, and okay, if I want to do like print 1, let's see if we can do this or not. We can see must be str, not bytes, means we cannot add str with the bytes, we can add only str to str. And let us say if this is also byte, then what will happen, then we can add. So we can add str to str, bytes to bytes. One more operation, let's see. This will give true or false. This is false. Let us say, okay, sorry, this should be true. Okay, now let's say I remove this, I am comparing str with bytes, then it is false. If we do like this, then what should happen, we can have a error. We can't use greater than, or let's say less than. Yeah, so we can't use greater than or less than, but if we try this one, it will give a false. So we can't use plus or greater than or less than with different kinds of instance like bytes and string. So we can use plus between bytes and bytes, or string and string, but we can't use string and bytes. So what other thing we should take care that use helper functions to ensure that use this type of helper function, so we can ensure that the our input is either whatever the form, like it is bytes or it is a string, it will give a string. And this type of helper function to make sure that our output always should be a bytes, whether the input is bytes or string. So this type of helper function helps to deal with string and bytes. And one more thing that we should remember this: to write byte file we must use b. B stands for byte, and if we want to read a byte file, then instead of w we just need to use r. Let's say this f printf read. Okay, let's see. We can have all the byte characters here. So to read we can use rb to read byte file. If we just want to read a simple file like this, then we just need to use r. So now we can use simple r to read simple files. To read byte files we can use rb. To write byte files we can use wb. To write simple file we can just have use w. And this is the first tip for the advanced Python. This is the basic thing, but we will go into much deeper things in ahead. Be updated with my advanced Python series, and please like, share and subscribe my channel. So every subscribe empower us to make a good content for the Python language. So please like, share and subscribe. Have a great day.